Okay, hello everyone. We are live. I'm James Munley. Welcome to the long range weather forecast discussion for February 9th to the 23rd. For February 9th to the 13th, this is what we have. We have our current trough that'll be moving in this stretch from the polar vortex to the north, and this will slowly move out, replaced by a ridge, and then that'll be briefly in, and then as you see later in the period, we get another brief trough that builds in by the end of the period. So the GFS and its ensembles bring a trough over the northeast. See here, the other models do not. All right, they keep the trough in the west, ridging in the east. Um, okay, there'll be a couple short waves moving in the northern stream aloft, and we'll look at that at the models here. And that'll move across the north central states with the upper trough exiting the northeast, as I explained to you. And the pattern change will take place as the ridge moves eastward, bringing much above normal temperatures to the central states, with temperatures moderating in the east as the week progresses. All right, but in the meantime, we have a cold front, a strong cold front will be moving through, and these are the temperatures. We'll go to 1 a.m. in the morning, 23. That's mild compared to what we're going to get. 22, Trenton, 23, 19 Scranton, and then we go to the next day. These are the highs. These are like 1 o'clock. All right, this is like 0 in Scranton. It looks like 3 in Allentown, 2 in Albany. These are all temperatures. Then we go to Saturday morning. -2 in Scranton, 3 in Allentown, 4 in Trenton. We don't have New York City here. -6 in parts of the lower Hudson Valley. Then we go later on in the day, and these are high temperatures for Sunday. 14 New York City, 13 Allentown, 7 in Scranton, 8 in Williamsport, 8 in, these are the temperatures for high temperatures. Then we go to Monday. Then the temperatures start to moderate, I'll show you here. And we start getting into 30s, more normal for this time of year. Okay? But we also have another thing to talk about is, and I'll show you here. We have a system moving through the middle Atlantic and northeast here. This is the GFS. There could be some mixed rain with snow. It doesn't show much, or snow here in the northeast. This, and then we look at the European. Doesn't show much there, and the European ensembles. So there is a chance for some light precipitation later on in the midweek. Then we start to moderate. All right. Moisture will return to the northeast, to the northwest. See here, as we get our pattern change. It's been quite dry here over the past, and this will bring some much needed precipitation, rain, snow, and then it progress into the Rockies. You can see it there, bringing some precipitation to the region. And then we'll have another upper low that'll be moving into the southwest. That'll bring some additional precipitation to the south central states later on in the period. Okay, we're going to look at, wait a minute, I didn't put the live chat on. If anybody want to ask questions or anything, feel free. Let me see. All right, just let me know. Okay, so now we're going to look at the period for February 14th to the 18th. And go here. Uh, what we generally have is a trough in the west, ridging in the east. We will have, during this period, we have well, earlier today we had this upper low here in the southwest. We'll move quickly to the northeast, but it keeps the pattern trough ridge configuration earlier from this afternoon. So if we back it up a little bit, see the trough comes in and then quickly moves out, replaced by a trough, replaced by a ridge, I should say. So for this forecast period, I am calling for. Come on. Calling for above normal temperatures here with the numbers of up to 8 degrees above normal here. This will be the warmest. Temperatures will be below normal here, about 2 to 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence 35%. Below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence 35%. And also here 35%. Okay, we're going to look at the period for February 9th to the 23rd, 19th to the 23rd. I have, okay, here we go. 19th to 23rd is what we have here is, this is different again, a trough with zone of flow, practically zone of flow here with above normal heights, but the European ensembles, as well as the other models, have a broad trough across much of the country, although a flat flow, a westerly flow. So for this forecast period, I am calling for below normal temperatures here with the numbers near 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here and here. Probability of occurrence 35%. And we have a chance of below normal precipitation here. And for this region, probability is 35%. Okay, we're going to look briefly at the polar vortex again. We might have another disruption as we look at the maps here. And this will be later on in the period. You see these colors here. This is a westerly flow, all right, and the higher up then it shows a possibility of another polar vortex disruption, all right. So this is from North America, roughly, or here is the equator, and then up here is the higher latitudes. So there is a possibility of another polar vortex. And then we look here at the other maps, this shows it more clearly. See, we have a westerly winds, and okay, they're not too strong. Here's polar vortex. It might bring some colder air again. It might be refilling and ready to spill south again. That'll be later on in the month. So that is it. We can look at some surface observations here, see where the snow is falling or not falling. We have snow, light snow in Scranton. We have unknown precipitation here. Hazleton, we have light snow. We have light snow. I forget what that station is. We have light snow here in Reading. And for there we have moderate snow here in Elmira. Light snow here. Oh, that's Elmira. What is this? That might be, I forget the name of that town up here. We have light snow occurring here very close to this front. We zoom out. Here's our warm front. Here's our polar front ready to come through. Look at, we can take a look at some of these temperatures that are occurring here. We have 27 here in parts of Michigan. 27. So the temperatures didn't really drop much here yet. Okay, to keep in mind, there's also extreme cold weather advisories across much of this area here, and also a wind advisory, our high wind warnings. So this will occur. We'll go back to the surface map. As we have a low that will be offshore here, and it will deepen and it will cause a strong pressure gradient. You see these lines here, the isobars, they're direct north, meaning cold air down. Now, over here in this area, eastern New England, and maybe eastern Long Island, there could be a period of more enhanced snow as we get an inverted trough here across this area. Okay? But this is not expected to be a heavy snowfall.